Hey guys, it's me, Shani, and today I'm going to be showing you all of my summer must-haves, so if you're interested, then keep on watching. This is really all of my recent favorites, and I'm really excited to show you, so let's get into it. First, let's start with makeup. So I have a few items. First, I have a sunscreen. This is the Bigger Than Beauty Daily Defender Mineral Sunscreen, and I am picky with sunscreen, particularly tinted sunscreens. I'm very picky with. I feel like a lot of times it just doesn't look how I want it, but this product has been such a favorite recently. This is something I wear typically on my no makeup days where I want SPF, I want some coverage, but I'm really taking like 5 minutes to put on product and I'm out the door, and it's just perfect for summer. So this is SPF 50. It has Barrier Power Boost, which is water resistant for 80 minutes, and I wear the shade medium. It is just such a nice product. It gives you the perfect amount of coverage. It kind of evens out my skin tone a little bit, but it will give you that nice SPF. You can use, they have an untinted version as well if you don't want a tinted one, but overall I just love this stuff. I've been reaching for it every day that I'm going somewhere. I don't want to wear makeup or too much makeup. I will put this on, mascara, maybe I'll use a brow gel, and I'm out the door, and it's just so easy. Let me swatch it for you. Here's what it looks like on the back of my hand. You could see there's definitely a tint to it, but it does blend in really nicely and it matches my skin tone really well. Just in general with summer, I feel like I've been wanting really light makeup, like not much because it's so hot out. This is just perfect for this. Next, from Thrive Cosmetics, I have their Brilliant Under Eye Brightener. And this is like an illuminating under eye corrector type of product. And I have the shade Light, and it is so cool. So let me show you the applicator. It is super cool. Like, I love the applicator here. And it is something you just kind of twist on the bottom. Here's what it looks like on my hand. And it is so brightening under the eyes. Like, if you're looking for an under eye brightener, it is so brightening. I don't know if you can really tell. I am actually wearing this product today under my eyes, and I'm not even wearing a concealer. You can use this under a concealer. Apply this first and then apply your concealer if you really want more coverage. Obviously, they don't claim this to be a concealer, but for me, it's replaced my concealer. It gives me brightness, it gives me a little bit of color or coverage, I feel like, and I'm done. So I feel like it totally replaced concealer for me, and it's more something I really enjoy it for the summer specifically, I think, because it is more of that lightweight under eye product. It gives you the brightness, and if you find yourself using less makeup in the summer, this and this are like the perfect combo because you can have the SPF you need, brighten your under eyes a little bit without using too much product or heavy concealer, and you're good to go. So these, I just feel like specifically for summer, are so game changing. Like, I love it. Also, from Thrive Cosmetics, I have their lash curler. I don't know the full name of this. I just know it's their only lash curler they have on the site right now, and it is so amazing. I used to use their old eyelash curler and I loved it, but then they came out with this one. They said it was new and improved, and I was kind of skeptical because I already liked their lash curler. I thought, what bigger difference can this new one make? But this new lash curler that they have is 10 times better than their last one. I think it's so nice. It really gives the curl to the lashes. I used it today with their mascara, and maybe it's hard to tell, but I feel like it really does hold the curl, or help my lashes hold the curl more, and I have just been really impressed with this. And I think the tools you use with makeup are very important. Maybe it's not as fun as some of the other makeup products, but a nice lash curler is essential for nice lashes, so I really have been loving this. Next, I have two cream blushes to show you. First, this was a Sephora sample I got. Maybe it was a point perk type of thing, but it's the Say Dew blush in the shade Chili, and I've used a good amount of it. It is a really pretty cream cream blush. It is more of a dewy finish. I swatched too much of it, but I took a little to show you what it looks like on the cheeks. It just is really nice flushed summer color. Like, I think it's so pretty for summer or all year round really, but I have been absolutely loving it. I think it's such a pretty like mauve-y color. And then my second cream blush favorite is this Rare Beauty blush in the shade Hope, and it is one of their minis, which I recommend because it takes me a long time to get through these types of products, so why not get a mini version of it. This one's more of your true pink color, and here they are next to each other, but they're just so nice. I love cream blush. I think it looks so nice and glowy on the skin. Even if there's no like shimmer to it, it just looks glowy. Today I'm wearing this on the inner part of the cheek and this on the outer part of the cheek because I just thought they kind of blended well into each other, so really love this. I usually use them separately, but for today's video I thought why not use them together. I have a favorite setting spray as well. This is the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. It honestly feels like you're spraying hairspray onto your face with this, but which is not really appealing, but it makes your makeup last really well, especially in the summer. We're talking about summer must-haves here, so we need something that's gonna help our makeup last, and I really think this is it. I'm debating maybe using this for my wedding. Maybe. I think I'm doing my own wedding makeup. We will see, but I think this really does help your makeup last. It doesn't feel like a heavy spray that you're drenching yourself in. It's almost like a drier spray, but I do think it's really working, and I have been enjoying it. Another favorite are these Loops Hydrogel face masks. I got this little set of 5 of them, and I've really been enjoying them just for something nice, something really honestly cooling and hydrating for the summer. If you are just, it's so hot out and you need a break, you need to do something nice for your skin, but also something that's really like refreshing and cooling on the skin. This is really nice. You keep it on for 10 minutes and there's no parabens, no sulfates, no synthetic fragrances. It's cruelty free, and they have all different ones. I think my favorite of these ones was the Double Take one, but honestly I really loved all of them. The only one I haven't tried from this set is the Dream Sleep. I still haven't done that one yet, but all of the other ones I really enjoyed, and I really love this little set too because you can try a bunch of different face masks, and I like to do maybe one a week. I've been just enjoying doing this, and I could definitely see myself repurchasing this set again just because I think it's really cool to have. Something I like about this face mask is it is a 2-part face mask. Like, it has one for the upper part of your face and one for the bottom part of your face, and I feel like for me with face masks they never fit me right. They're always too big on my face, so this, the way it's broken up into 2 pieces, it just is easier to use. So just for that reason alone, I like this a lot. I have a new hair favorite. This is, I don't even know how to pronounce the brand here, but it's a more natural hairspray. I realized the hairspray I was using probably wasn't the best ingredient wise, and so this one is sunflower and citrus hairspray. It's a 2-in-1 setting spray for medium hold, and it gives a brilliant shine, it says as well. I really like the smell of this. It smells very citrusy, perfect for summer, and I feel like it really does hold my hair into place. I have a nail polish favorite. This is the Mineral Fusion nail polish in the shade 520 Real Teal. I am wearing it right now on my toes, but I think it's just such a pretty color. It's very nice for summer with that light blue tealish type of shade. I'm probably gonna paint my nails after this with this color because it's just so pretty. I really like it. This one's a little odd, but I have a deodorant favorite. This is organic deodorant in Calming French Vanilla, and it's the brand EO. I think that's how you say it. I have been looking for a more natural deodorant that still works, that's easy to use, and I feel like sometimes, I have sensitive skin, so I feel like sometimes they irritate my skin and I don't like it, or they'll leave like kind of like a white flakiness to it that I'm afraid is gonna get on my clothes. So it's kind of a hard thing, finding one that I love. At least I have found. I'm a little picky with deodorant, and this one really has been working. I mean, it works. It also smells like lavender, which I love. And the spray deodorant, I think this is my first spray deodorant, which I'm like, how has it taken me that long to use one? It's just so easy. It doesn't get on my clothing, doesn't leave a white residue. It's just nice. Another favorite is my oil diffuser. Randy and I got an essential oil diffuser months ago actually, and we have been loving it. I use it every night basically. The oil that we've been using the most with it is this organic eucalyptus essential oil. I have allergies, so I feel like the eucalyptus definitely helps me breathe better. And so we use this every night, honestly, and it's so nice. But I want to get into more essential oils as well. Like I want to get lavender and rose. Like I haven't gotten all of the ones that I want to get. I have a candle favorite. This is the Homesick brand, and it is the Los Angeles candle. I actually got this at a thrift store for literally $2.99. It says, I couldn't believe that I found a brand new candle at a thrift store. But anyways, I snatched it up and it smells so good. I actually finished using it, so this is pretty much completely done. But it says bright mornings and star-kissed nights, clean sea breezes and desert sand, citrus notes perfectly paired with blossoming bouquets. Honestly, the perfect summer scent. It's so good. I've never been to Los Angeles, so I feel like I'm kind of cheating here, but the Homesick candles are so good. They have one for every state, one for different locations. I want to buy more of them because this one has been so good. Such a refreshing, citrusy, summery scent. It has top notes of orange, bergamot, and rose, mid notes of lemon, and then base notes of jasmine and musk. I've also been loving affirmation cards. So these are ones I got as a gift actually from my amazing friend Nikki. She gave me these affirmation cards from the brand RYVE. It comes with 52 affirmation cards, and it has the affirmation here and then a quote on the back. It's just really cool. I love putting a new one on my little stand. I have like a little card holder, or I don't know, kind of like a little stand that I will put one on every single day, and it's just cute to look at as I'm working because I do work from home, and it's just sweet. So I definitely recommend. It sounds silly, but having an affirmation deck, like putting a card out in front of you every day to think of something to focus on, I think is really cute. The one that's in front of me right now is I am grateful for the small things and wonders in my life. How cute! Next is kind of random. I have a Nod Pod. It is a weighted eye sleeping mask, and I just think this is so handy. So if you've ever heard of a weighted blanket, this is like a weighted eye sleeping mask, so you can put it on your eyes, and it's just like looks like a little bubbly thing, and it is supposed to relax you like before bed if you put it on. But what I use this for mostly is I actually put this in the freezer, and if you put it in the freezer and it gets all cold, and then you can put it around your head, like if you ever have a headache, or if it's really hot out and you want to cool down, putting this in the freezer, it still stays soft, which I think is so cool. There's like a little hole here that you can bring this through, and that's how it'll stay around your head. This is honestly how it looks. And it's a little crazy. There's a fuzzy side and then a cooling side, but I actually got this from work. I was able to pick like a gift for myself, and this is a little expensive. I can't remember how expensive it was, but I know it wasn't something I normally would buy for myself, but because my work was giving me something for free, I picked this from the many things that I could have picked from, but I love it. I have a clothing favorite. In the summer, I love rompers. I live in rompers, honestly, all the time, and I have a new one that I've been living in. It is from the brand No Comment. It is a medium, and it's a little hard to show because it's kind of one of those crisscross ones, but I wore this in my birthday vlog, I believe. I really love the blue color of this romper, and I love the blue and orange. Like, blue and orange are complementary colors, so I feel like it just looks nice. And it's just a comfortable romper. It was only $6.99 at a thrift store, which I could not believe. I got it a few months ago, and I love when I get a good deal from a thrift store like that. I have a couple food favorites. First, I have the organic pearled couscous, and this is the garlic and olive oil version. This is from Whole Foods brand 365, and me and Randy just tried this on a whim one day, and it was so good. But we will make this with tomatoes and spinach and just a bunch of other things we throw in there, feta cheese, and we kind of have more of a Mediterranean dinner when we do this. And then you can't have a summer video without talking about ice cream, of course. So I have an ice cream favorite. This is the Cosmic Bliss All the Good Things ice cream. Here is the packaging. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's my favorite ice cream I've ever had in my entire life. And it's organic too, which is like crazy to find a somewhat more healthy ice cream. It says it's grass-fed dairy. And it is caramel ice cream with chocolate ribbons, fudge chunks, and peanut butter chips. So good. I absolutely love it. It's just so tasty, and I don't know, anyone I've talked about it to and they've tried it, they've also fallen in love with it. This is Randy and I's favorite. I feel like we will not be without this summer. We need to just always have this on hand in case we need some ice cream. A book favorite is the Madly Marvelous, The Costumes of the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Randy and I have also been rewatching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, so it's also a show favorite. Such a good show. I totally recommend this show. It is set in the 1950s about a female comedian, and it is just pure gold. I love, love, love this show. And this book is specifically all about the costumes in the show, and me being interested in 1950s fashion and loving the show, I had to buy this book, and it is just so good. There's so many gorgeous pictures in here, and then it also talks about the inspiration behind each outfit and the nod to the 1950s, and just so much good information in here. And I've been getting more into fashion. I want to expand my style in different ways, and I think reading fashion books like this make me really excited. And I don't know where that whole thing will go. I just really love this book, and I've really been enjoying rewatching the show and also reading this book. I'm not fully done with it yet. I probably have like maybe 50 pages left, but it's a pretty big book. It is just so fun. Other show favorites, we also rewatched Downton Abbey, which is probably my favorite show ever. I love Downton Abbey. Randy loves Downton Abbey. It's just such a good show, and the movie's coming out, a new movie's coming out in a couple months, so I think we wanted to rewatch it. If you love period drama, Downton Abbey is such a great one. I totally recommend it. Movie favorite, I don't really have a new movie favorite. I wrote down Pride and Prejudice because there was an anniversary of the film back in April, I believe, and I went to the movies to see it, and it was just so good. I love that movie and the book Pride and Prejudice, so that is definitely a favorite. Music favorite, I wrote down Ariana Grande's Brighter Days. She kind of came out with more songs for the original album that she had out, and I really enjoyed it. I think she really killed it with some of the music she's been coming out with. So that's what I wrote for new music. I haven't done a favorites video in a while, so I have some older things on here, like Randy and I went to a tulip festival in the spring, and that was super fun. That was the first time we went to a tulip festival, and it was just so beautiful, so that was a favorite. I also wrote down I went to 2 different tea parties in the spring, and that was so fun. And I think I vlogged about some of that, but that was also something I wrote. And then lastly, some other favorite memories I wrote down is going to Franklin, Tennessee with Randy and the Renaissance Festival. I have a vlog on that, and that was just so fun for my birthday weekend, so that is a favorite. Going to Canada with Randy, we went to Montreal, and we also went to New York to visit some of my family and friends, and it was so fun. And also I went camping with my family, and that is always a blast every year. It is one of my favorite things ever, so definitely such a favorite. But yeah, I think that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video of summer must-haves slash favorites, things I've been loving this summer. But I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye.